Hi, chant. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's happening? What's happening? This is gonna be a live stream. You can watch it. I'll allow it. You can watch it. Hi, chant. We're playing more Splatoon Raiders. Wow, man. You watched the dementia crust settle over my brain in real time there. That was bad. You got a front row seat to Sundowners. That was really bad. Wow. That's impressive. Dear God. Anyways, we're playing more Splatoon Raiders today. We'll get to it. To answer your question in the Discord. Okay, which question? Potato rounds at Bojangles are for real a 10 out of 10. What? Okay, all right. I gotta give context here. Lucas is on vacation, my good friend Lucas, and he went to Bojangles, which I've never been to Bojangles. I don't even know where a Bojangles is. Bojangles. Closest Bojangles is in New Jersey. Yeah, I've never been to a Bojangles. But he went to Bojangles and he says it's a 10 out of 10, to which Kirby is corroborating that. And I'm a little confused. I know, well, no. Cane's has the Cane's sauce. I've never had Cane's. We do have a Raising Cane's here in town now. But it's on the side of town that I never go to. I don't have a reason to go there. And as someone who's trying to do better at eating healthier, I can't in good conscience make a fat boy trip to the other side of town to get fried chicken sandwiches. You know what I mean? But what about Bojangles is a 10 out of 10? Kirby, you said it's the potato rounds? Are those just mini hash browns? Potato rounds. Savory potatoes fried to golden brown with just the tiniest hint of onion. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Dude, they have rice and mac and cheese at Bojangles. The hell? Listen, man, we have Cane's, we have Chick-fil-A, which is the popular one here, and we have KFC. Chick-fil-A I never go to. One, for their political dealings, let's be real here, but two, I never go to Chick-fil-A because it's always packed. The traffic is insane. Traffic's so bad at Chick-fil-A that they had to put up signs saying no left turns because people were cutting across 6 lanes of traffic and just getting in line and blocking oncoming traffic. But back in the day, I remember Chick-fil-A being pretty all right. I remember the thing that I liked about Chick-fil-A is they had a tomato on their chicken sandwich, and I fuck with that. KFC, you know, I came up in a lower middle class family, a lower class family. You can't hate on KFC. KFC fed my family many times over. But I would not choose to purchase a product from Kentucky Fried Chicken in 2026. I would not do that. Nothing there I need to eat. Cane's, I've had Popeye once. Popeye's when I was on a road trip. And it was fine. It was good. It was better than KFC. But I wasn't like, fuck, we need this in my town. Cane's I have not had, but everyone swears by Cane's, but it seems like they do it because of the cane sauce. Popeye chicken sandwiches are good. Yeah, it was good. I had a chicken sandwich and then I got like a 2-piece chicken legs and a biscuit. And both of them were like, yeah, that was good. That was still fast food fried chicken, but that was good. Everyone swears by Cane's, but I think it's just because of the cane sauce, right? Bojangles, this shit looks like it slaps. Like, the variety of stuff they got on this menu. Salted caramel apple crisp. You're fucked. You're fucked. I want that. Cajun filet biscuit combo. All white meat chicken breast marinated with a bold blend of seasonings. Dude, this is fuck. Guys, we can't start the stream like this. Guys, I have a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks. I can't be looking at the Bojangles menu. Okay, I gotta get my weight down even lower. Okay, I've lost 20 pounds since my last doctor's visit. I need to lose about 20 more. We can't be looking at the Bojangles menu on stream just because Lucas posted he was at Bojangles, okay? Said Cocho, Nick, what's up? We're looking at the Bojangles menu because Lucas and Kirby swear that Bojangles is a 10 out of 10. You ever had Bojangles? There is some like fat fuck southern fuckery going on with this Bojangles menu because it's like, yes, southern gravy, southern biscuits and gravy, dirty rice, macaroni and cheese, but why their picture for beverages is like a gallon of iced tea, which is the most southern thing. Can you buy a gallon legendary iced tea sweet? Can you buy a gallon of Bojangles iced tea? That would be crazy. They know not to put a Culver's in a 25-mile radius from me. Dude, I'm with you on that. Bojangles, Culver's, Cookout, Portillo's, all the ones where it's like, yo, if this was within a 20-minute drive of my home, we would have a problem. I would not be here. It would be a casket. And they don't do it. They don't do it. And then I get people, ooh, you gotta get the chocolate cake shake from Portillo's. They put a real piece of chocolate cake in it. How about I put a real bomb in your mailbox? Don't say that to me. I have all of those within 10 miles of me. All right, Kirby, I'm moving in. All right, Kirby. I'm quitting my job. I'm moving in. I'll live under your couch, and I'm not gonna pay rent, and you have to buy me food every day. But it's okay because I'll be dead in like a month. It's all right. Don't worry. It's gonna be a hard month on you financially, but I'll be dead afterwards, and then life back to normal for you. This is Bojangles does look good. Those potato rounds, I thought they were just mini hash browns, but if they have a hint of onion, that does sound like it would go insane. That does sound like it would go crazy. going on at Raising Cane's? Should I go to Raising Cane's? Because like I said, we do have one here in town. It's just annoying to go to. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Why is their site AI generated Chuck Norris videos? Oh. All right, I will not be going to Raising Cane's, thank you. I'll pass on that. I won't be doing that. Thank you. I won't be doing that. You can buy a gallon of iced tea though at Raising Cane's. I'm not going there though. Especially when equally as annoying to get to is a Nashville hot chicken place that is infinitely better than that. Raising Cane's is honestly just toast and sauce that carries. That's what I've heard. I've heard is the sauce. I've heard the chicken is mid, but the sauce is god tier. But is the sauce just like, is it just Big Mac sauce? Because I feel like whenever I get told like, yo, and the sauce here is god tier, it's like, no, this is just Big Mac sauce, man. This is just Thousand Island dressing. Okay, now what's going on at Cookout? Because Lucas did say that he wanted to go to Cookout while he was on vacation. And I told him, I said, talk to Kirby. I didn't even know Cookout was a place until Kirby told me about it. What's going on this website though? Can we talk about this for a minute? This is Cookout's website. I kind of respect this. This is how you know that the food's gonna be good. Look at the flavors of milkshakes. You know, dude, this would be a problem. You know this. Guys, I'm gonna die young. That's just, sorry. I hate to say it, but I'm not wrong. This is fucked up. Look at the tray deal at the top. Tray deal. Choose one for junior tray. What's the price? I'm not seeing prices. So you choose like one entree, two sides. Dude, Hush Puppies? Oh, fuck. Oh, no, man. You're telling me I could go to this place and get barbecue and Hush Puppies? All right, Kirby, I'm moving in. Guys, it is fat fuck fall. It's still summer, but we're starting early. Like I said, man, I've lost, you guys know, I've lost like a lot of weight from my peak. I'm at about, you know, digital bathroom scales, you got a margin of error. I'm like in the range of 85 pounds down from my peak. I eat really healthy, like I eat clean and I work out. And yeah, I'm not fucking Giga Chad Jack, but I've lost a lot of weight. I'm healthier now than I've ever been. And especially recently, I've been losing again, and it's been good. It's been very good for me. But I see shit like that, and I'm like, let me in. Unlock the restaurant, let me in. I'm going to be a problem for myself and for you. You know, you deprive someone of their needs. Anyways, chat, let me ask you, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? Do you have a favorite fast food? One entree, two sides, or you could just say, give me 2 entrees. Yo, give me 4 hot dogs. I feel like that would be the worst thing to choose there, but also if they're actually like grilled dogs, that shit would slap. A grilled hot dog, an actually grilled hot dog on an actual fire grill does slap. I hate to say it, but that other week when I went to the Arts Fest and I got I bought just a all natural fresh beef dog for $5. That was like hot dogs are so good when they're like actually grilled. When you're not like buying frozen hot dogs and like doing them in the microwave, hot dogs are so good. Not my favorite, but I eat Popeyes the most because they're always doing buy one get one chicken sandwich. That's fair. That's fair. You can't knock a good deal. You can't knock a good deal. I get it. What is my favorite? I mean, I think it's Taco Bell. Taco Bell, even now, is still like a good deal. I'm not going to say it's the best food, but it's such a good deal on pretty tasty food that I do fuck with Taco Bell. Lately, because it's healthier, I've been doing Chipotle, and it's fine. It's all right. I don't like these places. I'm not gonna say I don't like them, but I definitely fuck less with places where you build your own thing. Like, I think that's a really cool concept, and that's fine. But like, give me a list of like a pre-made list to choose from. You know what I mean as well? Because I'm going to Chipotle and I'm like, yeah, this is good. But I'm not a chef. I don't know how to cook, man. You know what I ate for dinner today? What I had for dinner before the stream was the Celsius and 2 Advil. That's what I had for dinner. So, you know, I need someone to pick for me. Yeah, I do fuck with Taco Bell. I ate garlic bread for dinner. That slaps. What did all I actually had for dinner was chicken breast in the oven. You know, my regular thing is chicken breast. Some rotating vegetable. This week it's carrots and evil rice. But tonight I just had chicken. I just had chicken and put some Texas Pete on it. I'm like, I'm good because I'm not hungry. I don't feel great. I'll level with you, man. I don't feel great, but I'm here because I took last night off because I didn't feel great. And so I'm here and we're streaming and I'll be fine and everything will be okay. And I'm not going to die live on stream. And I'm not going to keel over and die live on stream. Promise. Chat, how are you? How's everyone doing? Like I said, I didn't stream last night. I had a bad day yesterday at work and was like, I don't know if I got it in me. And then yesterday was also my brother's birthday. And I was like, do you want to do something for your birthday? And he's like, eh. And I'm like, okay, we're going to do something for your birthday. So I have an excuse to not stream. So, all we really did is we watched Critters, the 1986 classic Critters, because I have talked that movie up to him for years. Whenever I first saw it at a horror festival, and was like, this is way better than it should have been. And so we watched Critters, and my review was still, this is way better than it should have been. It's not the greatest movie in the world, but man, there's enough fun stuff there that is really fun. So I did that. This weekend, I played a lot of Splatoon, not Raiders. Saturday, I played Splatoon 2's campaign. Played about half of that. And you know, I'm having an okay time with it. It is what it is. It's not incredible, but it's definitely fun. And then on Sunday, I was going to finish it off, but Lucas and I were kind of talking about playing Splatoon 3 multiplayer. And we did that for a few hours, and Lucas actually really helped me. He finally made the meta of that game and the grind of Splatoon multiplayer, Splatoon online, make sense to me. And so now I'm a Splatoon freak. Yesterday I played like 3 games of Splatoon when I got home. I'm really enjoying. I'm fully versed, or I'm fully engulfed in Splatooning right now. Sunday night I also ended up playing Among Us, which I had never played Among Us before. And it's good. I think Among Us is one of those games where, like, you get it. I don't think you need to play that game in the year of our Lord 2026 necessarily, unless you like it or you got friends who got it. There are reasons that we played it, and it was good. It's a good game. But I'm also like, okay, and now I know how Among Us feels to play. Played plenty of other social deduction games. This was another one of those, but with a little bit of its own thing going on, and that's great. But I don't foresee myself putting 300 hours into Among Us. But it was fun. I'll tell you though, the only person that I knew that I had talked to when Lucas, but also Schmant was there. And everyone else was like their friends, but randos to me basically. And so it was a little like, how mean can I be? How much murdering should I do? Like being in a social deduction game with people that you don't particularly know is certainly nerve-wracking. But it was fun. I had a good time. Everyone there was great. So then I played more Splatoon 3. And I watched Critters. That's it. That's what I've done since you last seen me. Yippee. I've only played Halo your whole life. So Among Us, if you don't, okay, so you don't know what Among Us is. So Among Us, it's kind of like Infection in Halo, but if instead of guns, you used words. These last few days, Smile. That game's not that long, man. Damn. I mean, it didn't even take me that long to beat it. That's sad, man. You've lost your touch. Takes you this long to beat one playthrough of Halo. Sad. Sad day. Grandpa's got to be put down. I did see there was something where it's like, yeah, man, if you sign up for the Halo email, you get an exclusive Master Chief skin for that game where he is he's that translucent green that the original Xbox had. I was like, damn, that's tight. They should put that in a Halo game I would play. Nice. Tight. Sorry. Oh, my hand hurts. Doing remixed campaign stuff now? What does that entail? Is it just like, oh, what if grunts had double health? Or is it like they fully remixed the levels? What if your gun had half the ammo? Enemies and weapons are randomized. Okay, so it's a randomizer. Sure, okay. Why not? That's cool. That's cool. I ain't gonna play it, but that's cool. It also has weapons and enemies that were not originally in Halo CE. Okay, that's cool. I think that's a good way to do that. I think that's a good way to add value to another Halo 1 remake. I think it'd be dope if more remakes like did it straight, played it straight, and then we're like, yeah, and after you beat it, like you unlock a randomizer. Wouldn't that be cool? If the Ocarina of Time remake had a randomizer built into it, that would be tight. That would be dope. It's not gonna happen, but that would be dope. Oh, hold on. I just remembered something. I got a cool friend. I got a cool friend to show you. I went to my parents' house on Saturday because every Saturday I do dinner with them. And my dad goes, hey, you want that frog? And I went, huh? And turned around. And my dad just has an original 1993 Legs the Frog Beanie Baby. He's like, yeah, someone was throwing this out. Do you want this? I'm like, yeah. Do I want the frog Beanie Baby? Yeah, of course I want the frog. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. Who would say no to this? Who would throw this out? Look at this fucking guy. This rules. That rules. So anyways, he's weighing my microphone down too much. Sorry, bud. You just lost the job. You're too fat. You just lost the job. Goodbye, Legs the Frog. He's dead now. There's something about these original Beanie Babies. It's certainly nostalgic for me as a kid who, you know, I think all of us, I think anyone who lived through the 90s and the early 2000s had some amount of Beanie Babies, but it's the eyes, the little beady eyes I always love on these guys. And so this guy's just cool. You could just make him sit. Perfect. I'm going to do the rest of the stream like this. This will be my new stream setup. Cool. Anyways, yeah, my dad just gave this to me, and I think that's pretty tight. I think that's pretty. And before anyone goes, what's the resale value? Check eBay. It's $13. One. Because Beanie Babies have no real resale value. The really rare ones, the insanely rare ones did, but all of the like boomers who were buying Beanie Babies like crazy because of the speculative market in the 90s, yeah, that didn't pan out. So these are like NFTs. But look, it looks like he's doing Gangnam Style, and that's pretty cool. Anyways, anyone do Gangnam Style before? Show of hands in the chat room. Who's hit that Gangnam Style? Mods, ban anyone who puts their hands up. Me and Sai go way back. Yeah, did you guys collaborate on the didn't he do a song about how much he hates America? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you and Sai are tight like that. Why am I now getting ads for National Chicken Wing Day? Guys, who wants to go to Hooters? Get 10 wings for $7.29. That does not sound like a good deal. They got good food? Probably not. I'm going to say probably not. I'm going to say no. Do I even have a Hooters? There was a Hooters when I was a kid. No, the nearest Hooters to me is like 3 hours away now. What's the so then okay, there's Hooters and then there's Twin Peaks, right? That's the other like Boomer Gooner restaurant. But isn't there another one? Isn't there a third one called like Fucklebees or no? No, I don't think it's called that. Hold on. Yo, who doing $1 Marg night at Fucklebees? I don't even know how to Google this. I don't even know how to look this up. You know, like, what do I look up? Boomer Gooner Restaurant. Boomer Gooner Restaurant. Boomerang Bar and Grill. No. No. I don't want to. I'm going to Google restaurants like Hooters. and Twin Peaks. Okay. Restaurant Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. This is a real term? Damn, man. That's so sad. This sucks, man. I think I'm too woke for restaurants. Who's with me? I don't want scantily clad women near my food, please. Please be hygienic. If I'm consuming food, I would like it to be as hygienic as possible. The less flesh touching my food, the better. Now, I know what you're gonna say, streamer. They don't put the food on their breasts at Hoodoo. To which I would retort with, that's correct. But exposed skin is still a problem. It feels demeaning. It's not a place I want to be. Well, that too, but that has more to do. I'm talking purely about the hygiene of the food. Red flag. Certainly the actual atmosphere is demeaning and stupid. I don't need to go to that, man. Why is skin worse than clothes? Well, skin emits oils. I don't know. I mean, I don't want their clothes touching it either. I don't want someone dipping their shirt in my marinara sauce, but I'm just saying it feels less hygienic. If I'm going to a restaurant and I have the choice between my waitress is wearing a shirt and my waitress has her boobs out, I am going to go with the shirt option here. Sorry, I'm woke. And yeah, it is, it is demeaning. It is demeaning and all that. Like, I'm not gonna act like that isn't also a huge problem. But my brain immediately is like, red flag, unhygienic atmosphere. So anyways, that's why I like to eat at the local Mexican places near me that keep getting shut down for health code violations. But I trust them. And that's true. I do. I think when they get shut down for health code violations, it's bullshit. We had one really good Mexican place here that got fucking turbo nuked from orbit over health code violations. And then it was like, what was the problem? The food was good, man. I think the problem was actually like they were like walking around the kitchen like barefoot or something like that. It was something where they were like not using gloves to prepare food and like they were like putting their feet in the food or it was something like that. But that food was good, man. That food was, let me tell you though. Little tootsies on my quesadilla. Hey man, still tastes good. Should be sponsored by Celsius. Get in the game, get into the get. I can't even do my toe bean casserole anymore. That's what I'm saying, man. Sad day. This is what the country's come to. Can't even order a number 15 at Burger King anymore. That's sad. That's sad. Sad day. Sad day. But anyways, this has been a sufficiently fat fuck intro. We should play Splatoon. Splatoon Raiders. So I guess I should say this is the second stream of this I'm doing. The first one made me go, this is a really nice yapping game. This is a good game to play and just yap. So we can talk more as I play, but Lucas, hold on. Lucas replied to me saying, is Bojangles actually a 10 out of 10? By saying, okay, maybe not 10 out of 10 actually, but it is the best fast food chicken I've had. Plus, the potato rounds were actually crack and I want 50 right now. That ain't good. I don't need to hear that. I don't need to hear that, man. Where's the closest Bojangles? Is it New Jersey? Did we establish that? It is. It's in Vineland, New Jersey. Hey, man, I ain't going to New Jersey. Just as a general rule, I don't go to New Jersey. Wait, there are PA locations. Reading, PA, that checks out. What's the other one in PA? Quakertown? Okay, so near Philly. Closer to Philly and Allentown, yeah. A lot of locations in Virginia. So I'll just go to Virginia. When we go watch Braun, we will get some. Hey, man. You come to PA, I will get us set up in Philly to go to watch a 76ers game. And I'm not joking. I will talk to my guy about getting 76ers tickets. You come to Philly. We'll do it. And then you can charge the court. And go, LeBron! LeBron! Dish, 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 dish. I can't have you, LeBron James. No one can. When you walk away, you won't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. You're giving me too many things. I don't remember the rest of the song. I remember the part where she goes, oh no. That's it. Chat, that was the Sleeper Cell Awakening song for Kirby. Now, when he hears Simple and Clean, he goes, I must kill LeBron James. LeBron James must die. He's gonna get on the court, put 76 shots in him, and then sing Simple and Clean. I still think about, and I think the video still exists, but Rocco from Mega 64, he has a video on his channel where he stands in a, he's wearing a jersey and no pants, and he just stands there and sings Simple and Clean over and over again for like 15 minutes. And the video is titled Bill Cosby New Apology. And I think about that video at least once a day. At least once a day, I think about the level of fuck it you have to upload a video like that. You can see Bill Cosby New Apology. Rocco Bodie. Is it still, is it still up? Yep. Bill Cosby, New Apology. Bill apologizes for his disgusting conduct. 20 minutes long. This is for 19 minutes. It's that for 19 minutes. This is a top 5 YouTube video of all time. It's just a video of me in my room when I turned 12. There's just a level of fuck it that nobody on YouTube is doing anymore. This was such a just a beautiful time in the history of the internet. Nobody did it quite like Rocco, rest in peace. What happened in the I'll just say the Nendroid factory. I'll call it the Nendroidification situation that happened to him. That is sad, and they are still looking for pieces of his arms and legs. Word is they are being used for the new Sonic the Hedgehog Nendroids. So that's cool. But nobody's doing this kind of thing anymore. God tier video. Anyways, we should play Splatoon Raiders. You know how I told you before that I love things like Mega 64 and Nirvana the band, the show? It's hard for me to watch them interact with the public without feeling my skin is going to peel off. Yeah. I do know that you've told me that. Next question. I watched episode 1 of Nirvana the band, the show, and had to take a break. Oh, come on. You gotta get in the mindset it's all fake. You gotta get into the mindset all of it is fake. None of it is real. Most of it is actually real, but none of it is real. It's all CGI. Just my general approach to if something makes me cringe that gets me out of that headspace is it's all AI. And then I'm good. Just a little, it's all AI and a little Baba Yetu. And you're good. Can we listen to Baba Yetu? Baba Yetu, Yetu. Is this going to get me DMCA claimed, actually? It's not saying it will. Hold on. Listen to this shit, man. When I was a kid, I played so much Civ 4 and didn't understand a single moment of it, but I loved this song and I loved Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy would come on and he'd go, "Lead a horse to water. He'll drink for a day. Water your horse. He'll drink for an hour. Teach your horse to become water, and he'll drink for a lifetime. Hello, I'm Leonard Nimoy. This is Seaman." Leonard Nimoy would show up on my computer. I didn't know who he was. He'd show up on my computer and go, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, but a bush in the White House is worth 2 towers. And I would go, "That's true, Nimoy. That's true. You're right, Leonard Nimoy." Anyways, I still don't know how to play Civ. I've put too many hours into Civ, and at this point, I'm too afraid to figure it out. I've played too much Civilization to learn how to play Civilization. Anyways, let's play Splatoon. This intro went off the rails. I bought Civ 6, played one game for 20 hours, and then never went back. Yeah, so imagine if that was like closer to 100 hours. And you liked playing it, but again, the concept, learning how to play is scary, and I don't want to do it. Oh, did I never play Civ 6? I bought Civ 6 at some point and never played it. Civ 5, I put a ton of hours into. Civ 4, I have 0 hours in on Steam because I bought the game, the gatefold cover at Walmart. But I just recently bought it on Steam. So I was like, yeah, man, I could play some Civ 4. Hey, man, none of the other Civ games have Leonard Nimoy. And that's a selling point for me, is Nimoy. I'm not joking. I used to play that game just to hear Leonard Nimoy talk about shit. Your financial advisor is advising you to invest in crypto. Your financial advisor has a message. He states, do not put all your money into Pokemon cards. The industry is a bubble and will burst. And they would say that to me. I'd be like, fuck you. Dump all my money in Pokemon cards. Come on. Nimoy, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Hello, I'm Leonard Nimoy. This is Seaman. Hello, I'm Leonard Nimoy. This is Hey You Pikachu. This is Pikachu. Say hey you. Nimoy's so good. Is it worse if I bought Civ 6 on the Xbox and played it there and was like, this is too much? Yeah, because that's a Civilization is a mouse and keyboard ass game. Same with like The Sims. I know people who are like, yeah, I played The Sims 4 on PlayStation. I didn't like it. One, you played The Sims 4. You're not gonna like it. And two, you played it on a console. That's a mouse and keyboard ass game. Okay, so I've gotten really good at gyro controls since you last saw me. And the main thing that I figured out is I should be hitting the Y button more. You know, I was talking about like how the way I hold my controller, I'm always like kind of looking down. Yeah, just hit the Y button, jackass, and recenter the controller. Why are you stupid? Why are you dumb? So I figured that out. Anyways, this is Splatoon Raiders. We just be raiding. We just be getting loot. We just be yapping. We just be yapping. This is a great game. Great game, and I like to play it on my Nintendo Switch too. Does this game have mouse mode? I was thinking about this earlier. I don't think it does. I'm not seeing anything that states about mouse mode. Because Splatoon, a shooter with mouse, you know, Splatoon with a mouse mode aiming, I do think that would go hard. I might get it soonish. It's good. Kirby, do you have Splatoon 3? I don't have any of the Splatoons. Okay. I was going to say, if you have Splatoon 3, you should play Splatoon 3 with Lucas and I. We're going pro. I think Lucas's exact words were, I'm willing to quit my job and dedicate my life to becoming a Splatoon 3 esports MLG gamer. Well, anyways. Let's keep Splatooning. Let me know if I need to turn the game. It is, so I've been playing Splatoon 2's campaign, is what I did this weekend. And it's very interesting. It's not call it like great, but it is fun. It's fun little levels to teach you how to get good at Splatoon, you know? And so that's fun, but I have heard like Splatoon 2's DLC, the Octo expansion, is like significantly better. It's a real ass game. And then Splatoon 3's campaign is a real ass video. So I'm excited to get to those, but I'm not like having a bad time with Splatoon 2's campaign. It's fun, but it's like kind of playing it just so my hands have something to do kind of thing, where I'm like watching a stream and I'm like, yeah, let me do some levels in Splatoon 2. And also, you know, I'm not going to play Splatoon 2's multiplayer, so any reward I would get for doing that is kind of superfluous, you know what I mean? But it's fun, and I'm enjoying the lore. I'm reading all the little lore entries. I'm going like, whoa. Because that's what I want to be, a Splatooner, man. I want to know the lore. I want to know all the secrets and the lore. I'm going to be to Splatoon like what Kirby is to Halo. Which is to say, oink oink, I'm a little pay piggy. Kirby, do you ever refer to Master Chief as daddy? Just a normal question. Zaddy Chief. Zam Zaddy. Zam Zaddy gonna give the Zuvenant back their Zom. Am I doing this right? This is a millennial joke. And I don't know how to do that. I only know how to do Gen Alpha jokes. I did tell my coworkers about you calling Guilty Spark Little Finster. What's his name? Of course I'm gonna call him that. When we were playing Among Us has one of those little robots as gear you can have as like a pet, and Lucas had one of those, and I had to stop myself from in a call of strangers going, "Oh, it's Little Finster." Hey, what just happened? Did you guys see the big clawman who was here for 35 seconds? What was that about? I love Little Finster. Little Finster is a top 3 Halo character, behind Gay Arbiter and I'm gonna say the Grunts. No, I like the Elites because they go wort 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 wort. Number 1 Halo character is the Elites because they say wort wort wort. And then number 2 is Gay Arbiter, and then number 3 is Little Finster. Wait, what was the Arbiter's boyfriend's name? It was like the Jarbiter. No. Fuckleweeds was. What was the Arbiter's boyfriend's name? The Silver Arbiter. What was his name? Buzz Light. His real name or his code name? I'm gonna let you figure out what name do you think I'm looking for? Because if it's, his real name that was in this novel, published only in Taiwan, then I'll give you a guess. Rataz Vadam. Yeah, I don't think that's what it was. His name was like Silverhawk. His name was Fucklebeats. Shipmaster? I don't think that's right either. Maybe it was Vada. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it was. Maybe they did. Maybe. Talking about the guy with the missing jaw piece? I don't know. All I remember is Arbiter's gay boyfriend. Why do I keep fucking this up? Oh, because I forgot about the big jump. I forgot that I could do the big jump. I forgot there's mechanics in this game that aren't in the other games. Why did I see... No, never mind, I know. I was gonna say, why did I see men complaining about how Cortana looks in the new game? But I think that's what men do. I think when there's a new Halo game, men have to get mad about how Cortana looks. Oh, I can climb up walls. Ooh. They're spreading a screenshot of her mid-speech being like, wow, she looks dumb. Yeah, they do that. It's cool that when a video game comes out, if there is a woman in it, it just becomes a argument with men to themselves about why did they make that. I can't jerk off to this woman. I think it's crazy. I just think it's crazy we're here. You know, like, it's just crazy we're on this planet. and we're living this life. And I'm playing Splatoon Raiders, and I got all these Splatoons to play, and I'm gonna have a good time. Isn't that cool? Isn't life worth living? And there are people in this world who are getting mad about the jerk-off ability of fictional women. And real women. There are people in this world mad about jerking off. Isn't that strange? Don't they have like 1 milligram of self-awareness to realize like it ain't that deep, bud? It just ain't that deep. I don't know. I'm having a good time playing video games. The internet sucks. Take it all back. But if the internet goes away, then there won't be a funny little guy video game live stream to watch. Start a radio show. Yeah, I could do like I could be like the modern day like Rush Limbaugh, but like if I was cool. I'll just get on the radio and be like, what's the deal with Bojangles? Bojangles menu, they got potato cakes. Why don't they put a Bojangles near where I live? Oh, damn. I got a splatter shot and a brush. That's dope. Damn, I got a lot of shit that time. Weapon upgrade. Oh, yeah, I could do local ham radio. This is a funny little guy coming in over the airwaves. I'm just radioing in to let you guys know they don't have a Bojangles near where I live. Over and out. Okay, weapon stack. Okay. All right, so we can pump them. Is there a way to like sell weapons though? No. Hmm. That would be cool to sell the lower level ones, but yeah, you can't do that, which is fine. It is what it is. Let's look at our. So what's the gun that I like? Is it the Splattershot Juniors? No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe it is, but let me just take a look at this. I mean, that is tight. That is cool. I truly like everything but like charge shots in Splatoon. Okay, we can use this. I don't see why not. Oh, I forgot to use the top the whole time. Whoops. Whoops. Victory cooldown. So what if I put another splash area up on that? Okay, now it's plus 13% on the splash area. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. I like finishing burst. I'm going to stand by finishing burst. I think that thing's still good. This game's so good. This shit scratches my brain. Hone in on the signal. Where are they? Got it. This game's just cool. And again, I've been playing, been playing Splatoon 2, been playing Splatoon 3. This is such a dope new flavor of that. Such a dope step up of those campaigns. I fuck hard with this game. Watch this. I'm gonna first try this whole dungeon. That easy. Yeah, I play Mario Sunshine. I know what I'm doing here. Oh, okay. Now I shoot. Oh, okay. All right, now, okay. Now this is scary. No! I don't have any ink. I'm dead. Okay, well now they've introduced shooting. Mario doesn't do that, so I don't know how to play this. And I missed one, and I missed two. And I'm dead, and I've died. And God has claimed my little splatty soul. Are you guys of the opinion that Mario should have a gun? Fuck! Only if he's American? He's Italian American. I feel like Mario and Tony Soprano are different sides of the same, like, racist stereotype, horseshoe theory. You know what I mean? They're the same level of offensive stereotypes, but like one's like a bad guy and one's a good guy. Watch this. And we fucked up. This is Superman 64. And there's no time to waste. It's that easy. Keep reading that message as time to ink up in your hole. What? Just taking like a whole thing of pet ink and like swirling it so it whirlpools and putting it in your hole. Okay, release the limiter. Whoa. Whoa. Big upgrade. Because now we can do 2 relic powers. Look at that. So. Do that. We're building the layout. I'm feeling good. This is getting very hot in this room. I am absolutely cooking in this room right now. Oh, duh. Like, damn, how do I get up there and hit that guy? Like that. There's something about this game, like specifically this. This reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. Something about the, like, being a tech man, but you're on, like, a deserted, like, planet. It just reminds me of Ratchet and Clank. What is that guy's deal? Oh, there's a guy piloting. Okay. Oh, Lord. Imagine Splatoon, but you're making deliveries for bridges. That'd be cool. Imagine Splatoon. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. This one's to jump. Yeah. Well, shit. Come here, robot. I forgot that Splatoon was a pun on Platoon. Until I was doing that campaign for Splatoon 2. And the one Squid Sister is like, we're Splatoon. Like, that's the name of their, like, resistance army. That's the name of their little military op. Is Splatoon. And I was like, oh yeah, it's a platoon pun. Right. I hit the wrong button. Still working. I guess I just don't think about the word platoon. Ever. Other than, that movie. So, I don't know. Splatoon being a pun on that just isn't as in my face as, it probably should be. That makes sense. Anyone else forget that Splatoon was a pun, or is that just a me problem? Am I the problem? Reddit, am I the asshole forgetting that Splatoon is a platoon pun? Reddit, am I an asshole for leaving my 3-year-old daughter inside the Splatoon Raiders robot? Almost that entire time I was hitting the wrong buttons to fire aim. And it wasn't doing shit, so... Oh, please don't die. I just don't think about Splatoon enough to remember if it is a pun or not. See, I just don't think of Platoon enough to remember it's a pun. If the game was called like Ink Army, the game was called Make a Mess. Let's make a big mess. Then I would think about that title. The game was called Dirty Splish and Splashes Funny Game. That I would say that's a terrible name for a video game. I would say I'm not buying that game. It was called Master Chief Spills His Paint. Okay, man. All right. Master Chief's like not in this game. You do know that, right? Could be, but isn't. Should have upgraded this one. I fucked up. I should have upgraded this to the point it has the power of this, because this is a 2-star with a slot. Well, what are you gonna do? Lessons learned. Mistakes made. Mistakes into miracles. Get me pregnant. Mistakes into miracles. They probably didn't even ask. Who? Who would they have asked? John Halo himself? Can you please be in our Nintendo video game on the Nintendo Switch 2? Is Halo, is the new Halo, is that coming to Switch? Oh, dude. Oh. Oh, I could go over there probably and shoot them. Okay. I thought I was just supposed to fill the room up with balloons. Honest to God. Well, maybe that is what we're supposed to do. Hold on. Oh, you build a wire using them. Look. So you shoot them. Yeah. Okay. All right. I get it. It's gonna be tricky. Not that true. Should I play the new Halo remake? Will it make me like Halo 1? Hi, Lucas. How my friend Lucas, who's on vacation and eating Bojangles. Lucas, you showed up just in time. We're in the middle of a 6-hour discussion on aristocracy, and Play-Doh, and how that ties into Splatoon Raiders and to the failures of democracy. So go ahead, hop in. You're well versed on it. You go ahead. Write your thesis, and I'll read it live on stream. Go ahead. Gonna fill the room with bombs. Trying to work. Okay, that's that one. How do I get these others? Lucas, how's the vacation going? Do you already wish the vacation was over and that you could go home? Because that's usually my vacation experience. Okay, that's those. How do I get the ones in the cage? Do I just do the same thing, but not let the horizontal pusher push them all the way? Well, I got that one. No? How do I get that middle? Nope. Nope. Huh. How many of these am I allowed to have? Oh, they will. Okay. Nope. What the fuck? Still nothing. Okay, what do I do? How do I hit that middle balloon? The fuck? Oh. Oh, you use the lines. Interesting. Okay. The hell? What did Lucas just put in my chat room? Oh, okay. Well, Splatoon is actually an allegory of Plato's theory of forms because Plato argues that there is no such thing as a real world, or rather, real things within the world. Instead, we only experience persistent ideas, essence, forms, which all things adhere to. This is reflected in Splatoon because it represents a society much like our own, but populated by creatures that are not ourselves. We relate to them, but they are not us, because regardless of their actual appearance, they still represent the forms we are familiar with. So it feels real to us, or something like that. Yeah, I was talking about the planet Pluto and what the aliens who live on Pluto think. The answer we were looking for was yeah, please try harder next time. Thank you. Please pay attention in class next time, please. Thank you. Your parents don't pay me $20,000 a year in tuition for you to not pay attention. Okay, are we going to a cheesy den or spaghetti den? That absolutely says spaghetti. You can't tell me that's not Spaghetti Den. Spaghetti Den's the great name of a restaurant. Hey, come on down to Spaghetti Den. We got all you can eat breadsticks. It's just, we just took white bread, rolled them up, put a toothpick in it. But it's all you can eat. Come on down to the Spaghetti Den. We got a new dessert special. I just got these new peanut butter Oreos. Just picked these up at Walmart. You can have one. $10. Hey, come on down to the Spaghetti Den. We got spaghetti. We got meatballs. We got forks. We got water. You can drink it. I feel like I'm doing a lot of yelling this stream. I feel like I gotta bring, I'm at like a 10. We gotta bring this down to a 7. Also, no, I don't want to leave vacation yet. Well, good. Good, because I don't want you to come back either. Good. Good, and I don't even miss you. Good. I need the summer Oreos. Dill pickle Oreo. No, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You're better than that, man. Come on, man. Also, summer's over. What are you talking about? He is not better than that. All right, fair enough. I would try, you know, I've given up on the Wackadoo Oreos because they're always just like, yeah, it was fine. I'd rather just have a normal Oreo though. Pickle Oreos, Though I don't think they've done like any like fucked up disgusting Oreos. So pickle Oreos I would try. They've kind of only done like, ooh, what if this other dessert thing was an Oreo? And that's fine. But it's always just like, yeah, that was okay, but I'd rather just have an actual Oreo. So disgusting, fucked up, evil Oreo, I would try that. And whiffed all of that. Wait. Oh, I might not make this. Oh, I might not make this. Okay, we're good, and we're good. That was close, but we're good. Do you guys think dill pickle Oreos would be good or bad? No way in hell good, right? Not on your life good. Kirby, what are the other summer Oreo flavors? Cotton candy? Okay. Again, I feel like I'd eat that and go, that was okay, but why, you know, I'd rather just have a normal Oreo. Milkshake with fries? Now that could fucking slap. Now wait a minute. Now that could be crazy. And dill pickle. Did you ever get your hands on those summer Bush's baked beans? Strawberry shortcut. Strawberry shortcut. Strawberry shortcake. That also could slap. Damn, I need 20 bucks. I can upgrade this. Okay, now let's do She's Den. Sheets Den. Let's go to Sheets. Hello? Oh, there are the enemies. Dude, Splatoon feels so good to play. Like the guns in this game, the way combat feels is just so damn good. Oh, I'm getting fucked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn, whiffed all of that. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. It's no hopscotch. Yeah, it's no Foursquare. Well, it's no tetherball. It's no hide and seek. No fox in the barnyard. PU. Somebody smelt it. It's you. Yeah, you're right, chat member. Yeah, you're right, 4-year-old chat member. Well, it's no peekaboo. Peekaboo. Can I say boo? Peekaboo. It's no peekaboo. Thank you, toddler chat member. Well, it's no got my notes. Now that's a goat. The goat of all time is got my notes. You're right, chat member. Hey, when you're right, you're right. Hey, who's this giant fat fuck? I don't know, he's dead. Game of the year freeze tag. Dude, I agree. Honestly, funny little guy community meetup. We're gonna play freeze tag. We're gonna play Foursquare. We'll be doing skunk in the barnyard. We'll be running after hours skunk in the barnyard pro ranked games. Don't come if you got a bad attitude and are gonna get salty. Betting my entire life savings. I'm gambling on skunk in the barnyard games. Betting my entire life savings on bubblegum in a dish. How does that one go? Wait. Bubblegum in a dish. How many pieces do you... I thought it was like, how many pieces do you take? But that doesn't rhyme with dish. That's a hole. That's a hole. Make a hole, gentlemen. Make a hole. I hate these bird fucks. Chat, when you were playing playground games with your friends, and you were playing during the recess, did you guys do skunk in a barnyard, or did you guys do bubblegum in a ditch? Or no, wait, what was the lion one? Shit, man, what was the lion one? There was one, instead of skunk in the barnyard, PU, somebody smelt it, it's you. What was it? There was one about a lion. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Am I just playground schizo posting? I have no fucking idea what Skunk in the Barnyard is. Skunk in the Barnyard, you would do that to like, you'd get eliminated. It was a game we would play. You'd stand in a circle with your friends, and then someone would be the leader, and they would go, Skunk in the barnyard. P.U. Somebody smelled it. It's you. And then that person would get eliminated. And then you would do that until it gets down to the last one. But there was one with a lion. And then there was bubblegum in a dish. That was like a number one. That was like I don't know. I don't remember how that one was. That was different though. I don't think that one was elimination. In my head it was, but when I think about it, that doesn't make sense. The lion one was an elimination. But what was it? But we would do that all the time. We would do Skunk in the Barnyard to like figure out who was going to be it during freeze tag. Or we used to play. You guys ever play squash? We used to do that to figure out who was the one throwing the ball for squash. Squash was a game where you threw a ball up in the air. Everyone stood together. You throw a ball up in the air and everyone scatters. And then the person who's it then has to catch the ball. And then when they catch it, they're allowed to take like, I think it was like 3 steps towards someone and throw it. And if they hit you, you got to let her squash. If you got all the squash, you got eliminated. Dude, I miss having friends. I miss having neighbor kids to play. Well, hold on. I miss having friends to play with. Funny Little Guy community meetup. We're playing squash. We're playing Skunk in the Barnyard. Wow, look at all these pictures of all of our friends from Splatoon 3, the hit video game. Chat, what was your favorite playground game? What did you play with the neighbor kids when you were a young babier? Don't say, oh, Halo 2. Or I used to play Halo 2. I'm talking about going outside. Okay, man. I'm talking about some fresh air. Okay, I'm saying rub some dirt in your cuts. Okay. I wanted nothing to do with any other child in my neighborhood. Oh. All right, well that's the difference between you and me. All I did all day was play with the neighbor kids. You know, like we just played squash all day. Lion rhyming elimination game. I'm Googling this to see if I can find it. Counting out game. Oh, am I stupid? Dude. Actually, chat, you're stupid too. Because nobody chimed in on this. It's fucking eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. Why did no one go streamer? But also, why could I not remember that? Why is Skunk in the Barnyard not on this list? Hold on. Couldn't possibly be making that mistake. I was. But nobody has Skunk in the Barnyard. The Wikipedia page doesn't have Skunk in the Barnyard. They got Inkadink, but not Skunk in the Barnyard? Come on, man. Come on, man. Skunk in the Barnyard. Yeah. What is it? No, I don't like this. I don't approve of what's happening. Skunk in the Barnyard PU. Somebody ate it. It's you. When did you eat it? Last night? How did it taste? Just right? I don't appreciate that. Hold on. Skunk in a Barnyard song by Reggie. Can we get a Reggie check?
In the barnyard, you, somebody ate it. That's you. When did you eat it? Last night. How did it taste? Just right.
We used to live in a society. We used to live in it 19 years ago. Wow, that's beautiful. I don't appreciate that though. I don't like that's not how we that's not how we did it. We did with a little more respect, a little more tact. Sorry, can we check in on the Mama's Lisa's World newsletter? We check in on the blog. I want to see when the last time she posted. May 23rd, 2026. Wow. People are still using this thing, huh? All right. Anyways. Well. Anyways, I forgot what Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo was. So. Sorry. I was never an eeny meeny kind of guy. I was a Skunk in the Barnyard kind of guy. Because I just related to that on a more personal level. You know, I've never met a tiger in my life, but I've seen a Skunk in the Barnyard before. So, makes you think. This is the part of the stream where I'm just saying bullshit. This is the part of the stream where I'm just saying anything. Check the schedule for tonight's stream. This was scheduled. This is a pre-scripted segment. The Fapatizer. Oh my lord. Okay, all right, Paul. Noted. The Fapatizer does not like me. This is crazy. Playing Splatoon 2 and then playing this, it's crazy how far the series has come. I end up dead again. I was just trying to pick up that bag. Oh, I was supposed to shoot those. Oh, and then they change? Okay. All right, I get it. Okay, all right, power up the drill. Strap a AA battery into this goddamn robot. Lucas, what's been the best part of your vacation so far? Oh, I died. Hasn't been eating at Bojangles. Right now, when I just broke the blinds in my room and I'm trying to fix them before anyone notices. Oh. Hey, come quick! Lucas broke the blinds! Dude, you better hope your bud volume is way low right now. He broke the blinds! Dude, he's ruining your property! This is a hard fight. This is the first time in this game where I've actually been like, damn, I need people to play this with. To that guy. All right, okay, we're in power up the drill mode. And I'm dead because of the giant fucking lasers. Okay. I hate these bird fucks with the big lasers. I hate these fucking guys. Okay, drill attack. I hit it. Man, that did not make me feel like I have this fight under control. This fight's just getting started. Yeah, I've noticed that. Fuck. This is hard as hell. This loot better be worth it. This shit better be pristine. Smoke? Can we get smoke? Hey, at least I leveled up, right? That's progress. The axe thing, I'm like continuously missing. I feel like. Drill attack, please. Drill him now, please. Whiffed all of that. Thanks. Okay, shark did nothing, so waste of that. And I'm dead, and I'm dead, and I'm dead, and I'm dead. This is hard. I'm sorry that I'm quiet. I'm locked the fuck in. No. Please. trapped. I'm trapped. We almost got it. We almost got it. I'm gonna cry. Fuck, man. Stop, man. Please, man. Don't attack me. My dad is John Splatoon. John Inc. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. I'm so dead. I actually thought I just lost. I got real scared. Oh, that was hard. That was really hard. What is this? This is like a cross. Well, no, it's not. The hell is that? You're invading my personal space again, lady. Oh, okay. Oh. You're fucking weird, lady. Putting the shit on the club. My friends asked me to go clubbing. I'm putting this shit on, so they throw me out in the street and beat me. Then I don't have to go clubbing anymore, and I can come home and play Splatoon. Singing is the key. Wow. Whoa. Okay, I need to go, but bye. Have a good rest of the stream. No, you'll stay. Just cancel your vacation. You'll stay. Thanks for being here for a little bit, Lucas. I appreciate it. At least someone's here. I appreciate it. Damn, level 12 gun. That's pretty good. It is too fucking hot. I really gotta figure out some way to change my desk layout, because it's actually making streaming like not fun for me, because I'm just constantly too hot because of my PC just blowing warm air. I don't know what I'm gonna do though. I've thought about this a lot before, and I don't really know. Like, oh, new outfit. Like, any way I think about this, it doesn't work. Like, I can't move my PC like a little bit over outside my desk because a lot of my cords are too short to reach over here. So then my thought is like, well, swap my monitors, put my monitors here, put my desk chair here, you know, where the recliner is, like swap my monitors in my CRT. But then where am I going to put the LED panel light in the camera? Of this, I do not know. But I got to figure something out because, yeah, I'm just getting hot air blown on me the whole stream. And I'm sweating like a dog right now, man. I am dying right now. And that doesn't make me want to stream. You know, like. Okay, Tinker. Splash damage 7. About that. Oh, you can only have one of each type. What's your deal? No, I just want to tinker with it. I don't want to equip it. Showstopper gauge fills up 6% faster. That's cool, but I want the exploding one. Because I like the explosion. This is kind of a good fit. Yeah, I wonder if I just swap my monitors. But then I can't sit in my recliner to like watch things on the TV, on the 4K TV, because I'm going to be about 6 inches away from the 4K TV. So that's a problem. Sucks, man. I wish I had more space. I have like the dream stream room layout. I just have the dream like living space layout figured out for myself, and I don't have the space to put it into action. It's very annoying and frustrating, and I'm sure you can relate, chat. I'm sure you are or have been in a situation where it's like, I just need a little bit more space and my basic needs will be met. Oh, I can go help other players. Oh. Spicy raids. Spicy dungeons will have tougher salmonoids. Oh. Now, wait a minute. Interesting. Oh, God. There's a do it all again for more rewards. Oh, God. Oh, man. But let's say, hypothetically, I wanted to, like, play with my friends, right? Like, let's say, hypothetically, I want my whittle friends to show up. Do we have to start an entirely new save? Or, like, what's the... How does that work? How do I just, like, go? Can I just go back to the main menu? How the fuck do I do that? Oh, wait, isn't this... This is the play with friends button. Okay, so I wonder if Lucas can join me. Right? And then we can do spicy raids that way. I think that would be a good way to do that. Okay. All right, then I'm not going to worry about spicy raids until I'm like up against something where I'm like I want the currency. You know, like oh man, I really need 6 schmeckles. Then I'll find a spicy raid where the reward is 6 schmeckles. Until Lucas gets back from vacation, and then we can do spicy raids together. I just woke up and saw a picture of John Lennon butt crack. Why is it so long? Thanks, man. Thanks for contributing to the stream. I'm gonna say I wish you the best in all your future endeavors. I don't mean it, but I'll say it. Okay, well, both of these are high danger. Probably because it wants me to go back and do a spicy. But you know what? Fuck them. I can do a high danger. I'll be fine. Why does this guy have a thing? I think it was a new enemy. Kirby, what do you think of the boss I just fought? Kirby, what do you think of the geopolitical affairs of the nation? Kirby, what do you think about the fact that I didn't know there was a new Spider-Man movie coming out? Like, I knew it was coming out, but I thought it wasn't coming out until like Christmas. I did not know that there's a new Spider-Man movie out now? Question mark? And that's sad, man. That's so that ain't on me, man. Spider-Man used to be the love of my life. And now I can't be fucking asked to go see a new Spider-Man. Why'd they do that? Why did they make a new Spider-Man movie? I am interested to see how it does. Like, I am curious if Spider-Man is Spider-Man enough to break out of the MCU curse at this point, or even the superhero curse at this point, or you know, if it's just gonna be another movie that bombs, which is crazy, but. I just can't, and no offense, but I can't imagine being excited for this new Spider-Man movie. I just, I don't know. I can't imagine being excited for any of the MCU at this point. It just all feels so, tired. It's so tired and so, like, it just feels old and a failure. And the idea of like, oh, you gotta, you see all the other Marvel movies? You gotta watch those to understand Spider-Man. Is like, man, come on, man. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. It just feels bad. How do I call the robot? Oh, I can say booyah. That's fun. There we go. I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. If you're excited for the new Spidey Man, I ain't gonna yuck your yum. More power to you. But it's just crazy to me. Like, if you told me when I was 16 that I not only was I not gonna go see the new Spider-Man movie where he's in New York City doing Spider-Man shit, but that I haven't seen any Spider-Man movies since Homecoming. A movie that I was so excited for, I waited for my theater to open to get tickets for it because it was Spider-Man. He's back, baby. We're doing real ass Spider-Man. He's in the MCU, baby. And now none of that matters to me in the slightest at all. All of that is completely irrelevant to me. But I don't know. There's a lot going on with Spider-Man that, like, if you would have told me I wasn't into it, even, you know, when I was 16, I would have been like, what the, what are you talking about? What happened to me? Was I in a car accident? You know, like I'm not, if they make a Marvel Spider-Man, Insomniac Marvel Spider-Man 3, I'm not playing that shit. I'm good on that. And the idea of that to 16-year-old me would have been like genuinely like, do you have brain damage? Are you stupid? No. I ain't playing a fucking Wolverine game. I'm good on that shit. Which to 16-year-old me would be like, what? Can he do that? Can he not play a new Marvel game? That's crazy. It's just also blah. All right, I think we should try the satellite. That's a rare drop. That's a good loot drop. Yeah, throw it on the axe slot. Let's. Oh. Okay, it gives me a little bit of like a shield. Okay, okay. I'm gonna say that. I think that's probably pretty good. Ted, is there anything that you loved for decades, for your whole life, and then now it's just kind of like, who cares, man? I don't give a shit, man. You guys have anything like that? For me, it is like basically all superhero stuff. There's some exceptions, like Superman and Batman stuff I still kind of care about. But I don't know. Overall, I'm just like, who gives a rat's ass? Perfume Squelcher. Oh, is this a charge shot? Oh no, it's just a slower shot with a longer range. Ooh. Damn, I do like the longer range. We'll give it a shot. That was such a high level, and I didn't even get a level from that level. A jump bomb. Oh. Can I double jump bomb in midair? Yes, I can. Okay. Hold it. Music just made me trip out. I just thought there was like the little piano keys, and the way the audio was, I thought they were legitimately behind me. Perfect. this. Like Mario 64. Yahoo! I've only played one game with a jump button, and it is Super Mario 64. I don't need, do other games have jump buttons? I got this. I don't need to study the picture. I got this. Watch this. I played Fall Guys. And I'm dead. Alright, watch this. Ooh, that was close. This is a cool gadget. I like this one. I wonder how it does damage wise. Like, can I like basically jump on the enemy's heads with it? I fucked that up. Ah, come on. Come on, just bing bing wahoo. Easy. Okay, that was easy. Definitely upgrade weapon range. I gotta get those output numbers up, baby. The damage on this one's still crazy strong, but I do like the speed. Oh, I do like the speed more of the splatter shot, so I am gonna go with that. What did I just unlock? This one? I like this one more. I like this Y2K ass. What do those do? Hidden ship construction, the crafting of powerful gear. Okay, I don't have anything to use those with yet. Because I was thinking, like, should I go back and grind the one to get that extra one if I do the spicy version? But I don't have any use for it. Level 16, that's a level 50. let's do the level 15. But because it's a dungeon, or like, yeah, it's the actual like hard ass dungeon. It's not running around on the levels. This might be difficult. It's the get egg stuff. Oh my fucking lord. Excuse me, I just want to get in there and get my eggs. Be on Easter Sunday. Okay, this is not that bad. We got this. We got this. That was easy. Wow. One gem that I don't know what to do. Wow. Really? No fooling or nothing? Yeah, it's the whole last level. How do I go spicy mode again? Do I select this? Raid on spicy. Okay. All right, well, I guess we'll do this one too. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck me. I'm stucky. Okay, not a good start. Oh my god. All right. The gimmick is to just spawn 85 of them. And that's more power to him. God bless him. But unfortunately, unfortunately, I'm gonna die. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, this ain't good. Excuse me. I can't see! Excuse me. Brother. What do you want from me? Okay. Holy shit, we eked that out. Where were you the whole time, big man? Gotta use your goddamn help, man. He was probably getting ragdoll tossed around the whole level, and I just didn't notice, so I can't be too angry at him. But I can be a little angry. Okay, well, that's that one done. We'll do one more level. And I'll call it a stream. Just one though. Oh, we need a power up. Okay. Okay, it's one of these. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna start saying cuss words playing. Don't tell my mom that I'm live. I am grounded. If she finds out that I'm live and saying cuss words, dude, she's gonna take away my Nintendo Switch 2, and then the only thing I'm gonna be able to stream on is my McDonald's Spyro electronic game from 2004. Look at the amount of fucking enemies. Mama fucking mia. I don't think satellite damage up isn't as rare of a drop as I thought it was. That's the second one I've got. Do this. Let's not even deal with these fucking guys like this. Come on, man. I can't even get up there. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're getting decent gadget upgrades. We're looting, we're looting, we're shooting, we're looting. It's like, what if Borderlands was good? How, that whiff? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, this guy's giving big money. Just stay on him. Come on. The fucking bird laser bitches. They got the goddamn Spartan lasers sniping me from across the fucking map. Oh, yeah. Why did I do that? Why did I think I could? Okay. I'm dumb. That's all. Just in case you wanted an update. No, get that Spartan laser motherfucker out of my house. Good. Goodbye. You are dead. You will no longer be relevant to my life story. Goodbye. Oh, that's a crazy gun, though. That's good loot, baby. Okay, we can crack the huge crystal, but I want to keep exploring. Get more eggs. It's more eggs, which, you know, is better for our, like, total crystal collection or whatever. Like, we get the multiplier. But also, I need that XP. I want to keep leveling up. So I'm going to keep killing guys. Could I just, like, infinitely farm the crystals? It would take forever, but surely there is a limit to how many times they'll regenerate. Where have I not been? I'm still obviously missing eggs. Huh. Oh, hello. Great. Thank you. I think the enemies just respawn infinitely. Ooh. Not infinitely, but You just, you know, you walk one way and then you turn around, you walk the other way. Good game mode. I like it, honestly. I did just get a gun called the Oil Blaster, which kind of sounds badass as fuck. So, excited to see what that's about. We're almost there. Kill the Spartan laser. Kill the Spartan laser. Almost there. Just farm. I love to farm. Oh my ass John boy, the way I love to farm. Damn, he keep flopping down on that rock. God, we're so close though. Who else can we kill? We just need we need 399. $399 US. Dude, the little like fruit fly just landed on my face and I'm in the middle of a cool battle. I couldn't like hit it off. All right, now we're done. Why is that crystal red? Drill it. Mega drill. Ooh. I think we got crazy good loot this raid. And 2 lore pages. And a compass. And look at all these. Look at this thing. Oil blaster. And soap bottle splatter shot. That's better than the one I've got. That was a good raid. What's your secret to self-improvement? I asked Fry and Shiver, but they just said the usual about be confident. So, just the complete opposite of the advice from the survival guide I brought along. Could be that I'm already as strong as I can get. No, I can't give up so soon. I'm heir to the Manta clan and their Manta dance showstopper. I practice hard here in the field. I'm sure I can make my own contributions to the showstopper. First, I'll focus on smoother swimming. Gotta make my skin as hydrodynamic as possible. Of course. Thanks for hearing me out, mechanic. I know just what I need to do. Oh. Oh, we could do construction level 2. Oh, let's do it. Big ship upgrade. This is cool. I said this last time, but I love improving the town type stuff. I love rags to riches, but reflected in your environment. New facilities, new gadgets. Wow. Rude. Part development. Weapon scrapping. Okay, I need that. Yeah, we're getting... Yeah, this is gonna be... this is gonna wedge its way into my brain as a game I play a lot of. If I can just keep running the same raids and then scrapping those resources, scrapping the loot to get the resources I need to upgrade my loot, and my gear to the stuff that I actually like really want. This is a good game. This is a good game. Omega Punch. That would be the perfect replacement for the splash it for me. Because I keep whiffing horizontally. But if we do a vertical dank, that'd be pretty good. These are actually... But this is a 3-star. Because you can only go up 5 levels. This is actually... If I throw money at this... Actually, if I throw it from another level... Now it's as good as my gun currently is. That's better than my gun currently. Oil blast. I want to see what the oil blast is. What? What are you going for? Oh, this is an uppercut. Those are cool. That's cool. Damn, that's dope as hell. Oh. Okay. My go-to gun now. But oil blasting. I want to see what this is like. Okay, it's slow. And the range is bad. But the damage is crazy. But I feel like that's not super helpful for me. Because my thing is that I'm always outmanned. Yeah, if that kills like 1, 2 guys, great. But I need something with speed. It's at level 7. It's at level 5. Oh. Oh, so a 2-star of this better than a 1-star 7 slot. A 2-star 6. Okay, sure. Yeah, man. Why not? Okay, that seems like a pretty good layout for that. What did I get? This. That's pretty hard. But again, I do like this outfit. What's this? Damn, so these are the if you have friends outfits. This is a good game. I did not expect for this game to be like game of the year contender for me. And truthfully, I don't know what my game of the year is this year, because there are a lot of games, like so far, there are a lot of games that I've really, really had a good time with, but I felt have let me down in some way or the other. Like Tomodachi Life, I had a great time with, and you know, I'm still gonna stream it here or there, but I'm also like kind of out of things with that. That one kind of let me down in the long. So, you know, this one I'm just like pleasantly surprised with. I just make 500. I just made $5,000. Metal bot. Swag. Okay. Message in a bottle. Dearest angelfish, please forgive me in my bullheadedness. I can't bear another day without you. Life alone is dull and disappointing, like toasted seaweed that's gone all soggy. Tenaciously yours, Ichabod. Sorry, no, that's Ichabod. I thought it was Inkabod. Nope. Personal fog. Star projector. Okay. Wow, pictures of all my friends. There's Sheldon. And where's Krusty Sean? Not there. Oh. Current head of the Manta Clan assumed control at the young age of 16 with the support of his predecessor. Completing his inaugural performance, he offered a humble aye. He's now breathing new life into old traditions with projects such as popular manga collaboration. I love Big Man. I love this game. Wait, if I have $5,000. No, I need two more I need one more smoker tank. I need two more, whatever the hell that is. I think maybe it was the ground punch. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, I feel like Meteor Hit is a good replacement for the Splash It for me so that I stop whiffing. It needs you know, things to attach to it. It needs some tinkering, but overall that's good. All right. Well, I think this was a good stream. I feel like this game rules. And I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Tomorrow I'm not streaming because I work late. But then I'll be back Thursday. My plan was to do retro archaeology on Thursday, but I might just play more of this. TBH, because I'm going to be thinking about this game all of tomorrow. So I might just stream more of this and then on Friday stream even more of this. I might just play this all week because I like it. And it's a good yapping game. And we like that. And we like that, folks. And we like that. But for now, I'm done. I'm going to get out of here. You've already gone to bed, you sleepyhead. But, I'm gonna go get to work on something. I got a little bit of time before I got to go to bed. I'm gonna go get to work. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out, chat. I appreciate you, VOD watchers, for real. Big ups to the VOD watchers. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. More Splatoon Raiders, Thursday. Probably. Unless I decide to do something else. Good night.